Let's bounce. So Seagulls on the run. As you know, we've got the Pajero. I'm doing a little bit of a mod today. As you can see, everything's out here. We have a full-length bag that goes on the top of there, and I also carry my Maxtrax. The Maxtrax always have to stay like parallel along the top of the rack, or they're off to one side, and I just didn't like it. I wanted everything to be nice and neat and even. What I've just found from Kaon, Kaon Engineering, is a set of brackets that will hold your Maxtrax at the front and create like a wind deflector. So we're just going to put them on. I'll give you a run around the car first, and then I'll show you the brackets, and then we'll install them and see what they look like. So here's the car, this is what we're running. So it's got a roof rack, backbone, Rhino Rack. What we're installing up at the front here is the Kaon brackets, and they're going to create a wind deflector because we do have a caravan, so it might help with a bit of wind deflection thing. So you see we've got the 4 slat, 1, 2, 3, 4. There is 5, I believe, so make sure you get the right ones. So that's what it's going to go on. Kaon wind deflector brackets. Zoom in. I think there's a model number on there. KS0160, but look at that for a piece of engineering. They're pretty mint. They look cool. And they come with the standard roof rack, Rhino roof rack brackets. So the Kaon brackets, now these just come as 2 brackets plus the installation things for a Rhino rack. They do not come with your Maxtrax pins. You can order them online at the same time. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the pins on first before they go on the roof rack. I don't know if it's the right way or the wrong way, but I just don't want to be fiddling with it up on the roof on the side of the ladders at the side of the car. So I'm going to install the 4 pins on first and take it from there. Just the nuts over there, and I can adjust them when they're on. Tighten them up then. That's one of them. Now these are really nicely engineered, and this is me giving you experience because I made the mistake. One would think you would have this really nice looking edge on the outside so you can see them, but in fact you have to install them this way around, so the pretty printed stuff is on the inside of the car. So drop them in. This system is so easy to use. Slip them in, washers. All these fixings come with the actual brackets. The wind's not too much there. Using your Allen key. Oh, I'll give you the height differences as well that's going to happen here. Because obviously we're increasing the height of the car now. So for those of you who are going through car park barriers and things, be careful. Twist these around, tighten these up. So obviously these little pin lugs have to be on the outside. As I said, I installed these earlier on. I'm just going to tweak them now. I'll give you some measurements later on, but clearly this was my highest point previously. And if we look at this now, we've got that, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Maxtrax goes on, it might be a little bit higher. So remember, first installation is not to put them on the outside with a nice print, it's to put them one in with the print on the back. So flip over on the other side, and we'll do the same over there. As usual, the spanner I want's over there. So my roof bank does actually go right up to the front here, so we're going to lose that little bit of space, but that's okay. Just fold it over or under. You can actually strap the brackets to here, but I think the bag has big long straps, so we'll still go around this bit. So we've got all set in, they're pushed as far forward as possible. These little lugs here are on the outside, so Let's chuck the Maxtrax on. They should just line up with those plates. One. There's 2 sets, or a set. We do have another set, but let's just set one. Tape measure, I did say I'd give you a height difference. So what this is adding, just under 300 millimeters of extra height on top of your roof rack. And so the roof rack is going to sit in there. This will get some wind chucked over. Caravan, which is only a low one, it's a pop top, get a bit of a wind deflector. I have no idea about sound though. Probably a whistling sound, I don't know, because all these little lugs on these Maxtrax. But we won't know until we get out there. I'm happy with it. Remember, don't put them on the outside, put them on here, flip them around, right in on the inside. Let's get to the front. It's my little guard dog watching us all the time. Please excuse the state of the cat, it's a bit grubby. So it's set up for 4. I've got 4. There you go, guys. That is a set of Kaon Maxtrax wind deflectors. 4 slat. Remember, it's 4 slat. When you order these, there's 4 or 5 on the website. They're about $100, about $120 delivered to Victoria. Very simple. 4 screws plus your 4 pins, and they're on. Gives me a full roof rack to use for my roof bag when we can eventually start touring. And yes, how good is this little thing here? Pull it down when we go camping, but it's a great little workbench. Thank you. That is it for today. Got a few more bits and pieces coming up. For instance, one of them will be to replace the roof rack. You see the tent here, or awning. I've got a 270 from the Bush company going up there, so that'll be off. 270 will go on. I'll show you that one as well. Peace, guys. See you on the other side, and keep bouncing.